friends, it's Emma from Emma K Plans, and today we are going to be looking back on the first half of my 2024 spreads. So I'm filming this on the 20th of December, so the first bit anyway, so obviously that's finished, and then the second bit I'll probably film next week. I had a bit of a falling off with social media, as in like my YouTube and my Instagram this year, so I feel like a lot of these spreads like no one ever ended up seeing, so I really wanted to go ahead and film them just to, I don't know, I find this really therapeutic to like go through and not only like look at my spreads and remember them and whatever, but also to just like talk through them and like my thoughts and my feelings and all that sort of thing, and like hopefully you guys enjoy it too. So yeah, previously I've done it in quarters, but I feel like filming not filming so much, but editing and posting 4 videos feels really overwhelming. And if you watch my 2025, introduction and kit lineup, you would know that my whole thing these days is keeping 2025, my word is simple. So we're going back to keeping things simple, so 2 videos of 6 months feels a lot more manageable and less overwhelming. So this was my planner for this year. It has definitely seen better days because I have cats, and one in particular thinks that my desk is their play zone. It is from Print Pression, and it is in this like coffee, I actually think it was called espresso maybe, brown and gold, which I love it. It's fabulous. I did a whole autumn themed spread for this with stuff that I had, but going forward, like next year, I'm not doing a setup because I always have my planner open, so I don't ever look at this, and it just feels unnecessary, but it is cute and whatever. So this is it here. So January, I did use the Caress Press non-dated inserts this year, so 2024. Okay, let's try and, oh, now we're playing with a toy, are we? Just when I'm trying to film. Lovely. I'm gonna try and get the like lighting and camera right. I think that's pretty good. Obviously it's a bit lopsided because, well, it is lopsided, but anyway, you can see. So this is my first spread of the year. 2024, wow, we're here. I remember being like, I knew this spread was going to be a banger, and I had the foil and the kit, and I wanted to put it down for like 2 months. Like since I got this planner in and all my inserts like the year before, I wanted to lay the base down because I knew it was going to be a banger. I knew the foil color was perfect. Like I was so excited for it. And then I remember like making myself like, no, you have to wait until, well, you know, the week before. You have to wait. And then when I put it down, I was just like, I was exactly right. Like this is one of, if not my favorite spreads of the whole year. And it was the first one. So this is when I was doing the Planner Hannah like custom multi in the matching foil color, which, yes, looking back here, it does look fabulous, but again, it's too much work, so I won't be doing it next year, unfortunately. Also just realized that New Year's Day was on the 1st, so that's actually like really I don't know, makes like a planner girl makes sense. My cat tore up this whole section here, which I don't know if you can see, but you can definitely see it in person. She like scratched it and like ripped stickers and ripped this up, and so I was really upset about it. But like looking back now, I mean, who really cares? You can't really tell. It is what it is. Also, I'm just noticing that I was using like some different stuff to mark work, which I actually really like. I feel like I've been in a bit of a rut at the end of the year, and I use the same thing every week to mark work, and it gets boring. So maybe I'll have to mix that up for next year. Of course, the sun is coming out too, so now you can see. Oh well, I hope it's not too bad. Anyway, this was it was a mystery kit. I can't remember which one. It's from SPC, and I used a mixture of coral foil and pearl. Is it pearl? Is that what she calls it? I think it's pearl. It's not olive. It's like the in between matte bronze and olive. I think it's pearl. But anyway, I loved everything about this. This is one of my favorite spreads, as is the next one. I remember starting off 2024 with an absolute bang. So this, I mean, again, I fucking nailed this one too. This is from Glam Planner, and this was probably my most liked and like interacted with spread maybe ever. Like, I had so many comments when I posted this on Instagram. I mean, it makes sense because it's fucking beautiful, but like more than I've ever had. So it's a kit, a mystery kit, one of the last ones from Glam Planner, and maybe my favorite one ever. The colors are just so like beyond amazing. I love them. Perfect for a summer kit. And then I used Hot Pink from Planner Hannah and Plan With Me stickers. God, you can really see the tripod in the thing, can't you? I'm gonna have to pull that down. And then the lighting really, like, to turn this up. I apologize for the changing lighting. But yeah, I used Hollow as well as a mix. So this is just like, it's just so fun. I love everything about it. I can't believe I was watching The Crown. I feel like it wasn't that long ago that I was watching, but obviously it was that long ago because this was a year ago. So yeah, love this. Miss Glam Planner. Yeah. Then we go into, this was a mystery from Caress Press, and it is like party ice cream themed. And I used this for one of my best friends. It was her daughter's first birthday, Mackenzie. And so I don't have any kids in my life except Mackenzie. And so I thought, you know what? Why not? Why not use it? So I ended up color blocking this one. I used a mix of Ballerina Pink from Alicia Craft and Lavender Hollow. I also ordered a whole ton of, I was going to use lemongrass with this, but it took so long coming from the shop that I ordered it from that I didn't get to use most of it, but I went back and like retrospectively added the quote boxes because like you can add those later on. But everything was going to be lemongrass and I had to kind of change at the last minute. Again, I really like the custom multi in the coordinating foil color, but it's just too much to keep up with, so I feel like it's really dark. I hope it's not. I hope you can see. But yeah, I liked this one. I mean, like, a kid's birthday is never going to be my favorite spread, but I think it came together. Then I used this, it's from Caress Press, and it was Celeste Studio Art. I think this is one of her last art sets as well, which is really sad. I miss her art too. And I don't know, I think it was called Mojito, and I love mojitos. They're my favorite drink, so it just really worked for me. I love orange and I love green, so like it's the perfect kit for me. This to me is like the perfect neutral kit, and I know maybe a lot of people would argue this is not neutral at all, but to me it is. This is the neutrals that I like. It's not bright, it's not over the top. This is great. Again, like, just not much happens in summer because I fucking hate summer. I hate the heat, so I really don't do a lot. It was super busy at work as well, so that I feel like was just, my life was consumed by work. Then I used this kit that I feel like was the kit of the summer. Like, everyone used it and like their spreads looked amazing and whatever, but unfortunately I don't love mine. I feel like I tried to do too much and it's too overwhelming. I feel like the underlays were too much. and then that just kind of spiraled everything out from there. So it is a pink tie-dye, the one that's like pink, orange, and silver, and then gold hollow. So like, again, that is a lot of foil colors already. And yeah, this is when House of Flame and Shadow came out, which, lol, I fucking hated that book. So that was fun. I really only read it to get the crumbs of the other series, which I won't spoil it, but I really did not like that book. So, and that really set me, I didn't read for like the rest of the year until December. So yeah, this is like a real had potential but didn't pan out at all, unfortunately. This kit was from, oh, did I say this is from SPC, I think. This was from Caress Press, and I used a like pink sparkle with a sparkly hollow, I think, did I? Yes, I like this. I don't necessarily love it, like it's not my favorite thing I've ever seen, but I don't hate it. I don't know. It's okay. It is what it is, so not much to say about this one. Then we get to another contender for favorite spread of the whole entire year, because I mean, look at it. Like, do I need to say more? Like, you can see how good this looks. Red sparkly foil, obviously. Hello. That's my favorite. So you know it's already going to be good. And then just like this super fun Valentine's Day, cute but not like overly lovey-dovey, different vibe. The red going with like this light blue, it was just like chef kiss. And again, if you watched my video talking about next year, you'll know that I'm going to be color blocking every kit, because like, look, like, I love color blocked spreads. It seems it's a thing, so why not color block everything? So absolutely love everything about this. I love, I really do. Then this is the week that we went on our little domestic cruise. We just flew to Sydney and then cruised back to Melbourne. 1, 2, 3, 4 days with Virgin, which was super cool. Loved that. Just lots of cruise things. Oh, that's right. I remember we got caught in like the biggest storm I've ever been a part of. Like the rain was like monsoonal, like it was so heavy. Yeah, it was funny. And then yeah, just like going about the cruise. It was a really, because it was like places that we didn't need to see. It was more about the actual onboard experience, and it was so nice to just like hang out for 4 days and not do anything and just like eat good food and relax and whatever. So loved that. And then yeah, again, color blocking, like hello, these are the best spreads when I color block, so no wonder I'm color blocking forever. So I was also super busy at work. Again, I can see like we docked in the morning, drove home, and then I worked straight away. So like that's just the vibe of work sometimes. If you want to make money, you got to do it. So then this is a kit from Caress Press again. Is it? Yes. Yes, it is. Sadie Piper Designs Art, I believe. This is an example of when I like the solid underlay. It actually brings the kit together, whereas some other solid underlays I don't love. I feel like it's too overwhelming. I love orange. I love a good hot pink. I love a teal. So I feel like it's the perfect vibe. This is the week where I got the call saying, hey, do you want to go to Scandinavia in 10 days? I was like, no, not really. That's a bit overwhelming. And they were like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, okay, why not? So Thursday, and then I think I left like like a week and a half later. We'll see in a second. So that was pretty wild. And again, it was like psycho busy at work. So I was thinking about like, how the hell am I going to take 2 weeks off? But you do what you got to do. So loved this spread. Again, we color block, we love. Say less. Again, I was doing the whole themed or color related custom multi, and I do really like it. I think it looks fabulous. It's just too much effort. This is one of the only kits that I have ever repurchased. So unfortunately, Pink Diamond Planner Co. has now closed down, and so she did a big sale before then, and this was one of the kits that I picked up. I repurchased this, which if you know me, you know I don't ever repurchase kits. I don't. There's enough art out there, enough kits in the world that I don't need to repurchase, but something about this kit I absolutely loved, and I would love to be able to use again. So I bought it again. I'll probably color block again because it looks fabulous. So I used lemongrass and silver with this one, and yeah, it's everything I want in a spread. I love her. Then I flew to Helsinki. So I went to Scandinavia 2 weeks later, which is pretty insane. I opened my shop this day, which is kind of like a spur of the moment. Like, as in, I was planning to open it, but as in, like, why not just open it today? Why wait? That was, like, my idea. So I did that, and I used this absolutely incredible kit from Glam Planner, which was just the perfect Scandinavia Northern Lights winter kit, and just, yeah, absolutely loved it. So I left this day, so yeah, flew to Doha, then I flew to Helsinki, and then I did a day tour to Tallinn in Estonia on my own, and then I met up with the group and we started the organised activities. So yeah, this is beautiful. I love the sparkly hollow. Is it like winter threw up on my planner? Yes, but I don't mind it because it was such a special week. Then we have another candidate for favourite spread of the year, and this is my full time in, like, this whole week I was in Scandinavia. I was in Finland until this day when we went to Norway. So this is just another example of when the solid boxes add to the spread instead of making it too overwhelming. There's actually two solid. So there's solid green and then solid matte silver. I feel like this combination of winter green and matte silver is incredible. I absolutely love it. This is also, like, my birthday was this week, so I literally had my birthday in, like, this. This is where we stayed, in a glass igloo. Like, hello, is that not the most amazing birthday you've ever had? Yes, probably. It was for me. So yeah, absolutely love this. So we saw the Northern Lights for the first time, and yeah, incredible. And then this was Easter and the week that I came home. So I left on this day and came home this night. So this was kind of like all the very end of the trip. And then I did Easter at the end because I just didn't really have any more winter kits to use. So yeah, I really liked how this came out. Again, it's color blocked, but this is an example of where I feel like it's too much. There's a little too much going on here, like bottom washi, underlays, solids, this, that, 2 foil colors, you know, it's a bit too much. So, but I do like it. I do overall very much enjoy it. And that is from Who's this? Caress? No, this must be from SPC. No, it's not. It is from Pink Diamond. No, it's from Lina Designs. I think this is the first ever Lina Designs kit that I used, actually. Now that I think about it. Yeah. Then I used this Celestial Mystery from SPC. I don't think there's a reason. I must have just wanted to use it. But yeah, this is... I feel like this one I had really hyped up in my head that it was going to be a banger, and it's fine, but I don't love it. I don't know, there's just something... I don't know if it's because it's quite dark or... I'm honestly not really sure, but there's something about it that I don't 100% love. Which is odd because I love Sparkly Hollow, and the star format is my favorite foil bundle format. So yeah, I'm not sure. Then we have this kit from Caress Press that I had saved from the year before. I didn't get to fit it in, but I knew I wanted to use it because I knew the colors were like... The art's not my favorite thing ever. Like, it's fine, but it's, you know, I don't love it, but I knew I loved the colors, and I knew they were going to make a fire spread, and I mean, it's a fire spread. So I paired it with Bonfire and Lavender, which in this case actually works, I think. But again, like, I don't need to be using 2 foil colors for every single spread this year, so... Anyway, but that's not the point. This is this year. Love it. I really do love this. I love the color blocking. It came together really well. I was just busy. I don't think anything really happened. There's lots of, like, busy as fuck. That's all I can see. Yeah, lots of busy. So, love this one. This one was, like, a really great spread. We go from love to hate. And, unfortunately, I knew I was going to hate this one. I knew, because these colors are just not my vibe. They're not my thing. I don't like them, and I knew I didn't like them, but I'd already ordered... little drive-by. I'd already ordered the foil, and I just felt so bad wasting it, so I just decided to use it anyway. And then, surprise, surprise, I hate it. So, yeah, that's fun. You can tell excuse me, I don't like a kit when I stop, like, I don't fill in the character stickers or the icons. I just get really like, no, I don't want to do this anymore, I want to move on. So that's when you can tell, and this is exactly that. There's nothing wrong with it, it's beautiful art, it's like, it's just not, it's not for me. So we'll move on. This is a fun spread. This is a very overwhelming spread, but for my brother's birthday, it's okay. And I feel like that's what I want to get back to, that, like, you can still do these really fun, bright, over-the-top spreads for special occasions. And so, my brother and I have grown up on Pokemon, and, like, we still play Pokemon. He lives interstate now, and we catch up and FaceTime and play Pokemon. So it's, like, a huge part of, like, our lives and us growing up, and so I knew that I had to use the Pokemon kit for his birthday. It's just perfect. So I also knew that I had to use Rainbow because, in my opinion, there really wasn't another foil color. So, yeah, I love it. I did a custom, no, this was part of the bottom washi. I mixed foil from Planner Hannah and Alicia Craft in, and I really like how this came together. It's fun. Then we have, I don't know why I used May the 4th. Actually, that's amazing. I did use it. This is from Lina Designs. This is like a Star Wars inspired kit. I don't know I can't remember the exact details. But I remember I got this kit in, and then I think I got it in here. and then I used it like the next week, which is unheard of for me. Normally I have to stash kits for 6 months at least. So it's really exciting when you buy a kit and then you get to use it, which sounds so dumb to a lot of you who don't have that problem, but trust me, it's exciting. So I didn't have anything on and I just decided to use the kit. So this was a bit of a crazy week for me. Like, I was trying to move stores and it kind of blew up in my face. Nothing that I did wrong, it was just like the politics of, you know, workplaces and that sort of thing. So it was a lot going on, but it was, yeah, I like the foil color as well. It's like a dark orange. I think it goes really well. Then we have this Glam Planner mystery kit, which again, this, well, not again, I just don't love this. I do like the color blocking. I don't love the underlays. Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. I don't hate it. I don't love it. This is when we had a really strong, like, I don't know what the word is, but like meteor storm or something, where I live you can see the southern lights when there's a strong event, let's call it. And this was like the strongest in like 100 years or something. And so we went to the beach and like there's like a lookout point and we saw the southern lights and it was absolutely amazing. Sorry, my phone rang and I got interrupted, but I don't know exactly what I was saying, but I feel like we're talking about the southern lights, and yeah, don't love, don't hate. So let's move on. Then this was really exciting because this was the first time that I ever used my own shop, like my kit in my planner, and I loved it. It was really helpful to know where I needed to make a few like tweaks and stuff, because like, for example, I noticed my little things were a little too narrow, which you don't really notice until you start making, like, you start using the kits, sorry. So this is movie themed and I used silver foil and I love it. Again, I color blocked, which really just made the spread. I think it just came together really nice. Me and my best friend stayed in the city at the W and we went to Macklemore, which was really fun. It's like a throwback to, we went to Macklemore maybe like 6 or 7 years ago when he last came here, and it was like a spontaneous, like, do you want to get a ticket to Macklemore? And we're like, yeah, why not? And we actually had the best time, so we knew when he came back that we had to go. And our favorite, like our friendship song is Downtown, so we had the best time. Like, it was so fun, so I loved that. But yeah, super exciting to be able to use my own kits, and like, this is my vision come to life. I loved that. Next up was a kit from Pink Diamond Planner Co, and I love it. I absolutely love everything about this. I used the hot pink solid underlays, which in this instance I think really did pull the spread together, and then I also used gold. It was the perfect like end of autumn. We're starting to move into like winter. Like, it's a perfect vibe for that, I think. But yeah, I don't have a lot to say about this one. I just do really like it. Then I used this kit from SPC. It was the Cyber Monday mystery kit, I think from the year before, like a year and a half ago. I could be wrong, but I just wanted to use this one up. I don't know, it had been in my collection, and some kits can stay in my collection for years and they don't bother me, and then others can stay in for like a year and I'm like, all right, you gotta go. Like, you gotta go. So this was one of them. I don't know why, I just needed to use it. So I used Rainbow, which I think was the obvious choice. And yeah, it's fun. It's not my favorite. It wasn't my favorite kit, so I don't think it was ever gonna be my favorite spread, but it was fun. I went on another girls trip with my best friend. We stayed at the W in Brisbane. and that was fun. So that's there. Then we move into June, and this was the first kit that I ever print and cut myself, and it is on, like, not the best paper, so that's why you might not be able to tell on camera, but in person you can. The colors aren't super saturated, and like, it's fine, but it's like you can really tell like the difference. So I use this kit to mark, this is the 2-year or 3-year, it was the anniversary of adopting my first cat, who you saw just before, Nera. She's potentially about to jump up here again. This is her. So I won a competition with clip art kits before I even really knew Nella, like when she first started out, and I got to be in a clip art set, and we decided on like cat mum for me, and so she drew me, which is up here, and then my 2 cats. So this is Nera, and then this is Mars, and this is Mars when he's a kitten, and it's so cute and I love it. So I really cherish this spread, because yeah, it's like, this is Nera as well, just as my little babies. So yeah, this was really nice to be able to do a spread for them, well, for her specifically, but also like just showing that like 2 years since I got my first cat. So yeah, and then I also ended up buying my dream Louis bag this day, which was super exciting. So this spread is an example of like, even the same foil color can look overwhelming and not fabulous. So this is from Linen Designs, and I loved the colors of this kit. When I love the colors, I tend to color block. That's like, it's just like a natural thing in my brain. And I paired it with Pixie Rose, which I think was the right choice, but I think I used too much of it, and so it just looked, it's all I can see. Like, I open this and all I see is the like foil rather than the actual kit and the art. And then, you know, again, that I start getting over things when I don't finish. So I did do the boxes and the icons and stuff, but I obviously got to a point where I didn't want to see it anymore, and so I didn't finish the spread. But yeah, bit of a disappointment, because I do like the kit and I like the colors, I just don't love the spread. Then we come to one that's like kind of the opposite. I don't love the kit, and I actually had a time where this was in my de-stash pile and I didn't want to use it. However, I saw SPC use it, and she turned it into like a winter solstice ACOTAR inspired kit, and I was like, you know what? Done. And so I ordered all of this custom foil, which yes, was a little overwhelming and silly, but at the same time I probably wouldn't have used the kit if I didn't. So I got a shortened version of my all-time favorite ACOTAR quote, which is from Silver Flames. I will find you again in the next world, and we will have that time. It's not from Silver Flames, it's from ACOWAR. Which, if you know me, you know I am the world's biggest Nessian girly, and I will be forever. I die on that hill. They are my absolute babies, and so anytime I can whack a Nessian quote in there, we do. So we've also got You Do Not Fear, You Do Not Falter, and You Do Not Yield, which is Rhysand says that to Feyre. Then we've got Keep Reaching Out Your Hand, which Amren says that to Cassian in Silver Flames. Another one of my favourite Nessian quotes, Your power is a song, and one I've waited a very, very long time to hear, Nesta. So that's in Silver Flames. And then I had to do the, like, of course, To the Stars Who Listen and the Dreams That Are Answered, which, although I'm not a, like, I love Rhysand and Feyre, don't get me wrong, they're just not my favourites, so, but that's like the ACOTAR quote. So I also was watching Bridgerton, which I don't know why it took me so long to watch Bridgerton. I was really like, no, it's not my thing, I don't want to watch it. And then I met and I met Kate and Anthony, and I mean, say less. Say less. Then this is my last spread for this half of the year. And this is my rainy day art. I loved this. Again, it's a little overwhelming, but that's okay. I was really churning through. I watched Bridgerton so fast. I was watching like 4-hour-long episodes a night and having to like force myself to turn it off and go to bed. So, the only season I've watched again is season 2, obviously, because Kate and Anthony are everything. But I really need to go back and watch the whole thing because it was fabulous. But yeah, I used lavender with this, and I think it's really fun and pretty, and yeah, it's nice. So that is everything. That is my first half of the year of 2025 planner flip through. So I hope you had fun looking back at these spreads with me, because I did. Like, at the first half of the year, you kind of forget what spreads that you do because they were so long ago. So it was really fun to go through them and to go through them with you guys. So hopefully you enjoyed. I will catch you in my next video. I don't know if it'll be the second half flip through or something else, but obviously the second half will be coming soon if not. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!